Shalom. Kal halal Yahweh Bashem Hamashak Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakakadash. I pray to the true God of Israel, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Hamashak Yahweh Shai, and His Holy Spirit, Rakakadash. I pray to the Lord of Israel. Amen. You don't have the power as a chosen one, as an empath. We get attacked by the strong and the smart types of demons. Now, the weak and stupid types of demons, they attack people who are atheists, people who are Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, Punjabi, the weak and stupid types of demons. They attack people who worship false gods, the codependents, and they attack the empathic narcissists, the atheists, and they attack animals and nature, okay? And you got the vulnerable, the classic covert narcissists, the gangsters, they fight against the New Agers. And the New Agers fight against the gangsters, and the gangsters fight against other gangsters. And the gangsters, they fight against the Muslims, Christian, Buddhists, and Hindus, right? And the gangsters, they fight against the atheist. And the gangsters, the low level of Satanist. So, and same thing with the vulnerable covert narcissists, the angels, the New Agers. They fight against the people who worship false gods, and the atheist, like the vulnerable covert narcissists, the angelist, the New Agers, but mainly the gangsters, the low level of Satan's gangsters. The classic covert narcissists are the one who fight against the false gods worshippers and against the atheist. And you got the classic narcissistic overt sociopaths, classic narcissistic overt psychopaths, and the psychopathic covert narcissists. They fight against the chosen ones, the empaths. Us empaths, we get attacked and cursed by the strong and the smart types of demons, okay? And we get cursed by the psychopathic covert narcissists, psychopaths and sociopaths, who are the high level of Satanists, who are the career criminals, and that are the career criminals who are also something else in the position of powers, okay? So the psychopathic covert narcissists, psychopaths and sociopaths are high level of Satanists that are base career criminals, and that are career criminals who are also something else in the position of powers. But one thing for sure, there are high level of Satanists, high rank witches and warlocks. We get attacked, the chosen ones get attacked by the high rank witches and warlocks. Okay? Now low rank witches and warlocks, they can still attack us, but most likely they're going to give up. They're not going to keep on going. Okay, that's the classic overt narcissist. But the high rank witches and warlocks, they will fight against the chosen ones who are the real empaths till death. They will fight against us till death. Okay? The psychopathic covert narcissists, psychopaths and sociopaths, they're going to do everything in their power to curse us. Now, how are they going to curse us? They're going to curse our fellow brothers and sisters in Hamashak Yahweh Shai, our Akims and Akwats in Hamashak Yahweh Shai. They're going to curse our loved ones. And they're going to curse our wealth. For example, make us to go through a loan and make us pay interest. And if we don't pay the loan, if we don't pay the loan that they lend us, okay, for whatever reason, we take a loan, let's say from them, from the so-called white man who's the banker, we take a loan. And if we don't pay the loan back, on top of that interest, if we don't pay the loan back, on top of that interest, then the white man is going to come, send the police, and take everything we have, our cars, our motorcycles, our furniture, our dogs, our everything, even the children, and so on and so forth. Okay? So that's how they curse our wealth. Or they can steal money from us, whatever, like hustle away from us, or abuse us, or manipulate us, like financially. But mainly they do it through loan. Through loan, they put us in loan, they make us pay interest, and if we don't pay the loan back, and if we don't pay interest on top of it, then they're going to take our cars, our motorcycles, our house, our basic furniture, everything, right? They literally will take everything away from them, and then we'll become homeless. And they curse our health by accusing us that we are mentally ill, crazy, sick, weird, whatever. So they will force us indirectly to take pharmaceutical drugs. And pharmaceutical drugs is basically, they will falsely accuse you that you are mentally ill, crazy, or sick, or whatever. So they will, in order for them to falsely justify and use that as a jurisdiction and justification to put you on injection or to put you on pharmaceutical drugs. So let's say you do have a sickness or you don't have a sickness, but most likely you don't have a sickness. They're going to say, no, you are sick, you're mentally ill, you're crazy, you're weird, you're schizophrenic, whatever. You have cancer, you have so on and so forth. And then they will create a problem that you are sick or something. So they'll bring a false solution. The false solution is the pharmaceutical drugs. The pharmaceutical drugs is going to artificially heals you against your current sickness, where in fact you don't even have sicknesses. Most of the time, most case scenarios, you're not have any sickness, but it's going to, if you have a sickness, it's going to artificially heals you against your current sicknesses. But most case scenarios, the victim is not going to have any sicknesses. So if you have a sickness, then it's going to artificially heals you against your current sicknesses. Okay? And then it's going to naturally sickens you with the brand new sicknesses, whether you got sicknesses, whether you really got sicknesses before or not before you got the injection. The injection is going to artificially heal you against your current sickness. That's if you have sicknesses, and you're going to be naturally sickened with the brand new sicknesses. So whether you got sicknesses before or not, you're going to be naturally sickened with brand new sicknesses. And that's how the so-called white man, who's the devil, like that's how the high level of Satanists curse our health from this perspective, from this main reason. Now, of course, they can curse our health with like abusing us physically, shouting against our ears, send their demons to make us do a certain move that will break our leg or break our knees. But mainly they do it through through, see the devil twisting my tongue, they do it mainly through pharmaceutical drugs, pharmacy, which is pharmakia in the Greek. And pharmakia, it's basically sorcery, witchcraft, black magic. They do it through pharmaceutical drugs. That's why 9 out of 10 people walk close. 9 out of 10 of the good people, like the people who are regular people, who has nothing to do with witchcraft or black magic, but they're also not chosen ones, like people who are regular, like for example the atheists, the Muslims, the Christians, the Buddhists, the Hindus, the Punjabi, the Sikhs, the Shintos, and other false gods worshippers, and the atheists. Those people are not righteous and holy, but they're good people, right? But they worship false gods, unfortunately. 9 out of 10 of those people are under pharmaceutical drugs. They take pharmaceutical drugs, and pharmaceutical drugs, let's say you have a sickness. That's if you have a sickness. Let's say if you have a sickness, the pharmaceutical drugs will artificially heals you against your current sicknesses. Then it will naturally sickens you with a brand new sicknesses after you have been artificially healed against your current sicknesses. Then it will naturally sickens you with a brand new sicknesses. So the high level of Satanists, they curse the chosen ones. They curse our fellow brothers and sisters in Hamashak Yahawashai, health and wealth. And they curse their faith too. They curse our loved ones' healths, wealths, and they curse our loved ones' faiths. And they will also curse our faith. They will also curse our health and wealth. Why do they curse our loved ones, our fellow brothers and sisters in Hamashak Yahawashai? Why do they curse our loved ones, and why do they curse our wealth and health? Very simple. It's because they're jealous of us. And the main reason, that's the second reason, but the main reason why they curse our health and wealth and our loved ones and our fellow brothers and sisters in Hamashak Yahushai, and they curse our health and wealth, the main reason is because they want to affect our faith negatively. It's because they want to curse our faith. Now us, the chosen ones, we don't have power to disallow the Satanists, to disallow them to curse our wealth and health. It's all under the control of Yahweh Basham, Hamashak Yahushua Basham Takadash. So you cannot allow or disallow, you cannot disallow them from cursing your health and wealth and your loved ones and your fellow brothers and sisters and Hamashak Yahushua and your loved ones and your health and wealth. You cannot disallow them, but you do have the power as a chosen one to either allow them or disallow them to curse your faith. And you have the power to allow them or disallow them to affect your faith negatively. And you do have also the power to allow or disallow the Lord to affect your faith positively and righteously. And you do have the power to allow or disallow them, the Satanists, to curse to affect your faith negatively and wickedly. So hopefully that was edifying. Shalom. Kal halal Yahweh Bash.